Hello, you wonderful people. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about the trailer that just dropped, the full official trailer that dropped for Harley Quinn, the animated series on DC Universe. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, I'll include a link to it in the description down below. But obviously, there's not too much to talk about. Obviously, kind of building upon what I'd already kind of said a little bit before when the teaser dropped. I was already really interested, but now I'm even more interested because it's really interesting because before I kind of was trying to figure out what show to kind of compare it to tone-wise. I was thinking like, all right, Venture Brothers, and now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I was kind of almost thinking like a Teen Titans Go type of feel, but a more like bloodier and fucked up Teen Titans Go, which is kind of interesting. But I think that thought too came from the fact is I thought like it was actually going to be a very like episodical show that'd just be like, oh, every random episode Harley gets into some shenanigans, which it could be technically the case, but it seems that there is an overarching story, which is really interesting. I was kind of surprised by that, where it seems like Harley is trying to venture away from Joker because she's just like, oh, Joker doesn't love me like he loves Batman. So basically, she's trying to get from under Joker's shadow. So now she's trying to kind of venture out, and she's like to kind of prove how good of a villain she is. She's like, you know, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna be welcomed into the Legion of Doom. So she's getting I think I said Dune, I meant Doom. I think she's getting other like lower tier villains. Like we see her with Clayface and King Shark at one point in time. And there's the dude with the big brain. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but regardless, it seems like she's getting lower tier villains, and like, you know, it's like, yo, we're gonna prove them how bad and good we are. So I guess we're gonna see them doing like criminal stuff, you know, just proving how bad they are, probably maybe clashing with superheroes. It's actually interesting because most of her interactions throughout what we saw were her just beating up random dudes, so we might not see her clash with too many heroes. It seems like her bestie in this is obviously Poison Ivy, and it just seems like Poison Ivy's like supporting her and everything that she's doing. I'm just saying that's super dope. I should also recommend, if you haven't looked at the list of voice actors behind this, it's actually kind of crazy. It's not just voice actors, but just actors in general. There's a lot of well-known actors lending their voices for this show. Like, for example, Harley is, I always feel like I'm butchering her name, but Kaylee Cuoco. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, it seems so awesome to know that that's like the story and stuff like that. And I think timing is interesting too, because obviously we got a little peek into Birds of Prey with obviously the official trailer and everything that was focusing on Harley, and it's kind of interesting because I mean, maybe that's Harley's story a lot of times in the comic books, is her venturing out and be like, nah, let me show you I can shine on my own. I mean, to be fair, you know, Harley's got her own following, so it kind of feeds into the story of just kind of like, nah, I'm tired of being a Mr. J shadow. I'm gonna do my own thing. Like I said, just interesting timing, because obviously Birds of Prey, we don't got understanding why everyone else is involved, but we know why, you know, Harley is involved in the whole circumstances they find themselves in Birds of Prey, just because her and Joker broke up, so she's out there to kind of find her own, and we see a similar situation in this Harley Quinn cartoon too, so it seems pretty dope. It seems fucked up and crude, and it just seems like absurd fun. So that's just what's so exciting about it. Like, there's not much to talk about other than that it just looks like a lot of fun. My question to you is, what did you think about the trailer? Had you seen the teaser beforehand? Even if you had or have not, what did this trailer, you know, did it move the needle for you? Did it make you more interested in it? Is it something you're not interested in? Because I know for some people, you know, and that's just how some people are, animation isn't their thing, so it's like, oh, it seems funny and stuff like that, but it is more adult humored animation. So maybe that'll, you know, convince people a little bit more, because it's like, you know, it's going to be like, oh, Family Guy or Venture Brothers, but more specifically with DC characters. So that's what I think is going to be interesting, because we've never seen anything of this particular nature before. Like I said, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. But really, that's all I want to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.